Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first normal Poverty Pals podcast in a long time. Because we did the Halloween thing.
Yeah,
It's fun, but damn, making prepared content. It takes it out of your nutsack.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
And at the same time, we were kind of not prepared for the fact that, oh shit, after the fucking video cast, we didn't have anything in the backlog and had to do, the Aya dungeon thing remotely.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, audio-wise, we're not happy with.
Yeah. Today I'm trying a new fucking sick acoustic setup. It looks like the mic is wearing a hijab, but it's got it. That's what
basically it's wrapped in just a bunch of cloth.
Yeah, it's wrapped in a bunch of damn cloth, and yeah. We're gonna see if it sounds good. You'll hear it if it sounds good, but whatever the fuck.
I mean, truth be fucking told, I don't know if the viewers really give too much of a shit.
I think if I was the viewers, I would.
Well, you're you.
Yeah.
And everything.
But here's the thing. They might. This is a subconscious thing, honestly, because you might not think about it as a viewer, but when you get a nice recording without fucking a bunch of fucking echo and reverb and room tone everywhere, then it is more pleasant to listen to, for example, while going to sleep, because it sounds, it has less fucking shit bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Though I do remember,
Sleepycast honestly didn't have that good of a setup.
No, it was pretty echoey, but I never minded that much.
Yeah, exactly, no.
But then again, I think that's kind of like, you don't mind it as much because A, the commentary is so fucking good.
Yeah.
And two, they got the whole nice little music in the background that's really soothing and nice.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
There are so many things about that setup that they really pay attention to that I really like. Not only with the music and all that, but the visual thing.
Yeah.
Of just having the smoke out of the chimney and the little fireflies everywhere.
Yeah.
Just looking at that while falling asleep, it's really relaxing. Just goes to show those boys really are crazy when it comes to attention to detail.
Yeah, it's true.
All that stuff. I don't know, might have been Stamper who did a lot of that.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some shit with that. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Anyway, enough talking about the podcast that we're obviously stealing from and are inspired by. Let's talk about something else.
I'll never rip off a cabin.
No,
it's not real. God. Okay, it's funny. It's actually funny when I think about it. Fucking the last podcast, Chilling Skeletons, literally started, I think, 1 or 2 months after Sleepycast, which is kind of insane how old that shit is. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But I had actually wanted to do a podcast for a year before that. So
yeah.
Whatever. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, podcasts are fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely... I think you got into podcasts before I did.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Because you were listening to, the Weissenheimers.
Yeah, Weissenheimers, yeah.
Yeah, with Hot Diggity Demon.
Yeah, and Yo Tom Peril, hey. That show is one of those things that it's a really fascinating time capsule if you're interested in internet animation history, but their chemistry is non-existent, and there's some funny episodes that, I don't know, whatever.
I don't know, truth be told of, the thing that got me into listening to podcasts was Chilling Skeletons.
Oh, damn.
And then I listened to Sleepycast.
Of course.
And then I realized, wow, they're really inspired by Sleepycast,
yeah,
aren't
it's true. It's exact Oh, damn. Yeah. Some crazy shit, but enough about stupid old podcasts, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So, Kumble, have you been a busy boy recently? Have you been drawing a mini comic?
When am I not?
Oh, damn.
That's the question.
Oh, damn.
Well, okay, so I guess today we're going to talk about working.
I mean, a little bit, I suppose.
A little bit.
Yeah. You're talking about working the anime. Hey, that anime's pretty good.
I never heard of it.
Hey, there's Yamada, that one character, everyone. She's cute. She's like our grandma.
We'll watch it sometime.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay.
Because as I've said before, I like watching these slice of life kind of fun little chill out animes when I'm real drunk with you.
Yeah, that what I did there was what the industry calls a 2% or 2% of people in the audience will get what the fuck I was talking about. But who cares? Who cares? It's time to talk about work, Kumble. Kumble, you own a steel factory that you go to every day and clock in.
Not exactly.
Okay,
well, as people probably know, I draw comics,
Yeah.
Especially my mutant comic, Lost Marble Blue.
Oh, yeah.
And me working on that is a bit of a learning experience for me.
Yeah.
In the sense where I'm really, trying to figure out, okay, where are my boundaries? How much work can I take?
Yeah.
And like how how well can I do this? Like basically, how productive can I be?
Yeah.
How smart about it can I be? And this is really fun. It's really fun to figure that stuff out. Just be like, okay, for example, as you people might not know, the last one I worked on was a Halloween special.
Yeah.
And I decided to do that like maybe a week before the start of October.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. God damn. Fucking burpee as all hell. And that basically meant like, okay, time to figure out if I can get a comic out in a month.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. It was a struggle, though.
A difficult one. I did
get it out, though.
Yeah.
In time.
Yeah.
But, man, I had to make some sacrifices with it.
Many sacrifices.
That's the thing I learned. Sometimes you gotta figure out what to keep and what to get rid of for the final, to make sure that it actually gets done in time.
Yeah.
For me, it was maybe like a whole like little section of backstory, and also choosing to, instead of going full color like I did with the first one, go with a more minimalistic kind of style that was worked out pretty well, I think. It was like a whole, orange, white, and just black colors.
Yeah.
Halloweeny and all that.
Halloweeny.
But that was not intended from the very beginning, let me tell you, folks.
Ooh.
That was a decision I had to make a week before, Halloween times. Like, on my last week of working on it.
Yeah.
Because I realized, like, I cannot do full color in a week. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that, even the last couple of, like on the last day, the day before the Halloween in America, where, the day before I had to get it released, I celebrated a little bit of a Halloween thing with my family.
Yeah.
And the day started with me, working, then getting picked up to go to the family thing.
Yeah.
Get home at like maybe 8 in the evening. Working till like 3 in the morning.
Oh my God.
To get it done.
Yeah. That's an interesting. I can testify for this because last weekend, last Friday was fucking insane because so many things happened at the same time. For one, as y'all fans might have noticed, I almost missed an upload of the video podcast, Halloween video cast, because I had like 5 rendering errors because it stopped at like 75%, and this was like a 2-hour fucking long thing, so I had to redo that a million times, and then I basically at the last second when it didn't work, I had to upload the full Palz gaming theme, which I didn't. I wasn't planning on uploading that because I used it as a basis for my song on my album Days of Yore. It's just a slowed down version of Palz gaming theme, and But what the hell? Yeah. But that was happening right as Kumbel was having like trouble finishing all the comic and shit.
I wasn't having trouble. That's the thing. I wasn't having trouble.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. It was just very hard.
Yeah.
And very like, okay, I really have to like use every single hour as I can.
Yeah.
The 11th hour bullshit, basically.
Yeah.
And the night, the day before we had our hang.
Yeah.
And I did not sleep that night.
Yes.
I couldn't because I couldn't stop thinking about about working.
Yeah.
And I was a very sleepy boy. Cool. And that's why it would be impossible for us to have recorded anything last time.
Yes. Kumbel was basically dead. And
and we even had to like call off the hang a little short than we usually do because I was as we were watching South Park, I was just like drowsy, fucking almost falling asleep.
Yeah,
it's true. Because I just told out like, I'm sorry, dude, I really want to go to bed.
And I smashed your fucking glass cabinet. It's real. But and then recorded the fucking podcast on Wednesday, which was weird. We recorded it right as I woke up.
Oh.
You can kind of hear that in recording, whatever. But that was an interesting one. Yeah. So basically, nothing else happened this week. So
no, nothing else that we need to talk about.
Yeah, nothing else happened. Don't worry about it.
No.
I'll say this. I'm happy we don't need to talk about it. Because if there had been another outcome, we probably would have to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I'm gonna talk about this shit right now. I'm gonna say it because on Tuesday. Okay, I should probably clarify so we're not talking of course we're talking about the fucking US election. Yeah. But on Tuesday I was looking at the project maps in the fucking states and all that.
Because Love for some reason likes to get really into this stuff.
This is the first election where I'm really into it and look at the whole process, but which is maybe a bad idea. But early on, Trump was winning many states, and I was like, oh, and I was like fucking straight up freaking out. I was like, oh god, oh no, oh god, and like I was thinking of what I could do, and I was literally thinking that on the recording day for a new podcast, I'm telling Kumbel, I'm just saying, you know what, I'm pulling out the segment, I'm fucking doing it, and the podcast was literally just going to be fucking insane person, like, okay, well, maybe not scream, but it was just going to be...
Just complete ventilation of, everything.
Yeah. But
we don't have to do that, so you don't have to bear with that.
Don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we tend to stay away from this topic because it's just like, well, mainly for me is that I just in general stay away from this shit.
Yeah.
So I don't really like talking about it.
Yeah.
And two, I know it's just like you don't want to come here and listen to us talk about politics.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
You want to hear us do stupid fucking jokes and scenarios and bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we could have a separate thing at some point where we talk about troubles of the world.
Speaking of not talking about politics, I released my new album this week. I was close. I was this close.
That's why I said like a separate thing where you ventilate about your views of the world. Well, that's basically your music.
I was this close. I was this close to naming the album. I don't want to get political, but that was gonna be the name of the album.
But I like Hocus Pocus bullshit way more.
Hocus Pocus bullshit. That's one of my favorite album titles. I'm happy I named the album that. But if you want to give that album a try, I would recommend the title song, Hocus Pocus bullshit. I'm happy with that song. Thank you. Thanks, babies. Okay. So that happened. I've also been working on my dang project. I've been speeding along. I've been fucking drawing shit 5 times a second. Walt Disney came out of the grave and he said, good job. And it's a crazy shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing, it's like, I've probably said this before, but I am a straight up fucking workaholic.
Yeah.
I love being productive.
Yeah.
Like, even like, when I was done with the fucking thing, I was like, I can finally take it easy.
Yeah.
It only took me like a couple of days where I was like, I'm gonna look at my commission sheet, update it, and I'm gonna take some commissions.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I don't like sitting around.
Yeah.
It makes me feel all like...
Yeah, don't wanna sit around doing nothing.
I'm bad at taking, like, I'm really bad at just, like, fucking resting.
Yeah, it's hard.
Just, like, not do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't procrastinate very well.
Yeah, I'm personally always bouncing between fucking... making my animation, making my music, and editing this podcast. I'm bouncing between those 3 at all times, and when I'm basically sometimes I can chill, and when I chill and watch a movie, I usually just fucking get a bear and I get some fucking candy or some shit. And I gotta say, I used to be like, oh, why are all the dads and sitcoms drinking beer? It's because it's weirdly it just. You have one and you chill out. It doesn't quite get you drunk, but it chills you out. You sit down.
I mean, like, okay, because we have these hangs every Saturday.
Yeah.
And they, for us, are kind of like a thing, once in a week to just be like, let's hang out, talk, and get fucking loaded.
Yeah. Get like crunk.
Yeah.
Let's think about the times we've gotten the most loaded, because I have some memories of that.
Well, we all seen the fucking, Witch's Brew video.
Of course.
That was probably one of my most loaded moments.
Most definitely. I remember one of my fondest ones personally was about maybe 2 months ago when we were watching Little Witch Academia, The Sims and that, and...
Oh my god!
Yeah, and Monty Python, and we were just like... we got to that point of drunk where we were like, you know what do we have? And so we...
No, it got to the point where you were like, what do we have? And I was like, maybe you should calm down, you're gonna regret this.
Listen, I made a tradition for perhaps 2 or 3 weeks to just take a shot of rum like everything. And it does kick you into high gear, I must say. Also, cum laude bit of absinthe, and we haven't had a tiny bit of that while watching Little Witch Academia.
Oh, yeah.
As you should. It's on the show's label, and you have to do it while watching the show. Oh.
Well, yeah, no, at some point, Love definitely drinks more than me.
Yeah, it's true. It's because I'm a taller boy.
That is true.
But also, yeah, I'm just, yeah.
But yeah, no, like, even like, on Fridays, like yesterday, that would be for me.
Yeah.
Even then, like, at the end of the day, I like to just, like, get myself a bowl of chips.
Yeah.
And be it some ciders or, some whiskey and Coke. Just sit there and relax and watch the latest release of the Poverty Pals. Honestly, I kind of do.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I like to watch the stuff we do.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it can be pretty fun.
It's almost as if we make stuff that we enjoy, and therefore, I would enjoy the content we make and watching it.
Yeah, and this time, cool.
And also because I don't get to see, all the editing that you do.
Yeah.
So that's always, spices it up for me.
Yeah. Oh, and damn. Yeah, and now from now on, I'm gonna make the audio tolerable so you won't sit there drinking your whiskey and Coke and be like, what the fuck is this audio? Just
for one thing with games, making the game audio a little louder, I would say.
Yeah, but also figuring out my room setup is big gay, big smelly. It's like Ray William Johnson. It's fake and gay. My setup. It has my desk. It's this IKEA desk. I have my Cintiq hanging over the desk, but then there's this area inside of my desk that's this like big boxed out thing where I have a bunch of stickers, and that thing is the fucking worst possible thing for acoustics I've come to realize, because it literally, I talk into it and it just bounces around these fucking wooden things like
oh man,
the audio becomes all echoey. Audio is such a weird thing that you don't think about before you start recording it. Thank you.
One thing it definitely is like you are very good when it comes to audio.
Oh, thank you.
And like, not sound design. I would say I definitely know in the Only Place animated you did. A lot of people complimented your audio, your sound design.
I was very happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's a fun one. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That thing is terrifying. I made that in a haze. I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I still, with that video specifically, a lot of people comment on the whole like. Danny Aykroyd running into the fucking house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I want people to comment more about the fact that I fucking walked out the door half naked with a little alien mask on me, just really violently too. Because not to toot my own horn, but I find that fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was hilarious when you fucking did like the weird like platform. You're like,
that wasn't in the thing.
Yeah. Was that not in?
No, you didn't keep that in. You did put that in the Poverty Ghouls intro though.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. God,
I just love me aggressively walking out there, like with the stance of like, wanna fucking go?
Yeah. I need to put up that raw clip on Twitter because the raw clip is really funny. It's just Kuma watching it out. We both start laughing really hard, and then he falls over and we're laughing even harder. It's so bizarre.
There's a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, there's so much fucking footage of random shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like you will notice in that the whole Twin Peaks intro thing that Love did.
Yeah.
Those were all very old things we recorded.
Yeah.
As you can tell by the fact that I have long hair in them.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think what's the newest thing in that intro because they're. I don't know.
Nah, I don't really know.
But I do. There's one clip in there that I didn't know we had, and it's for some reason you filmed me making the Kraken drink for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Slicing the lime.
Oh, was that me slicing the lime?
Well, it was me doing it first, and I was a little baby bitch, so you sliced.
Oh yeah.
It's fucked up, dude. Oh yeah, I wanna. You know what? I know a lot of YouTubers do this, but here we go. We're gonna have a moment, Chica. We're gonna talk about this. Okay, so here we go. Here's the moment, everybody. I want to thank our audience for rejecting the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's video. I looked in the analytics for our channel because I was a little interested, and it turns out the Five Nights at Freddy's Let's Play we did for Halloween is the only video that lost us a subscriber and got us a dislike, and it was like lower viewed than all the other things. I'm like, honestly, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
I was so happy that y'all rejected it.
As you people can probably tell in the fucking video, I find very little enjoyment of doing like, haha, isn't it ironic that we do this kind of content? Because I have literally nothing to add.
Yeah.
It's so
I will
boring
say, though,
to me.
I thought that video was funny. I thought it was a fun video.
It was funny just having us argue while wearing these silly little fucking hoods on.
Yeah, it was a funny video, but I don't blame anyone for not clicking on it.
Oh yeah, no.
Thank you. Okay, so in the future we're gonna do good shit and not dumb shit. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and I remember the video we recorded a while ago. I'm not gonna venture to guess how long ago, but the video where we react to Son of Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it bothers me how I had to cut one half of that video where it was you and me reacting. Well, it was mostly you reacting to Freddy Got Fingered, and you were not having it. You did not like Freddy Got Fingered.
As I said before, watching it, I did not enjoy it. But after reflection, I've come to really respect it for what it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's brilliant.
That's just because I do respect things that are just like objectively just someone, flipping the fucking finger in an artistic, like, epic way.
I just love Rip Torn. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Scuba dude, you imbecile.
Yeah.
Oh, and the best part, of course. You can eat, but what the fuck did he say? What's he supposed to eat? God damn.
I don't know.
God damn it. You can eat your roast beef or you can go to bed. Thank you. I'm gonna stop you. Okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Thank you, everybody. Okay. Oh, jeebus. I'm trying to think what the fuck has been happening. What have I been doing? Oh, no, I saw sit up for a music segment.
Oh, yeah.
I almost did that thing. What was I? Jesus criminy. So
what has been going on?
Yeah. What's going on? Remember when Crazy Frog did that?
I do remember when Crazy Frog was a fucking thing.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was a little child who enjoyed it.
They had little plushies of Crazy Frog with his cock out.
Yeah.
At Carnival.
Yeah, dude.
Crazy. I wish I'd gotten one.
This funny is like we were the kids who were into that.
Yeah. I don't know how much I was actually into Crazy Frog. I thought
I don't know why though.
I thought he was a fun little man, but I don't think I ever gave a fuck about him that much. But now I care more about him, of course, but yeah, it's amazing. There was one song of Crazy Frog, he made a CD and like he made
the individual Crazy Frog. Because he's a real person.
Yeah, he went into the studio with George Martin. He made a CD. No, here's what happened. So, fucking, there was this Crazy Frog CD in 2005 that was called Popcorn. And I was actually given it by, I think, my grandma. And she was giving it to me. And I don't know what happened to it. But, yeah, it was called Popcorn. And the title track, I think, it's a cover of a 60s electronic song called Popcorn, which is probably the most famous old electronic song of all time. Everyone's probably heard it. It's the one that goes...
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. Everybody, yeah. By Gershon Kingsley. Man, I referenced to my music. Same with Jean-Jacques Perret.
Cool.
Made a song about it. It's the opening track of my album. Thanks. So yeah, listen to 60s electronic music. That's your homework. Fuck you.
And Crazy Frog Popcorn.
Yeah, listen to that one. Okay, thanks. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, let's see. Oh fuck, I had something at the top of my head that I wanted to talk about, but...
Finger feels weird.
What?
I don't know. Oh my goodness. So let's take some questions. Why are you so deformed? Asks Bringus on Twitter, and I say because I the coffee I spilled all over my face. It truly is disgusting. It's like melted cheese up there. Let's take another viewer question from Oscar the Gringo on Twitter. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
What the fuck?
I was taking viewer questions. Thanks.
I was not prepared for this.
I haven't been I have read some manga recently. Actually, I read some more of the Little Witch Academia manga, and I'm really happy that the second and third volume, there's a shit ton of things that were not in the fucking anime in that one, and especially I don't know. There's many cool things in that. So yeah, I like it. It's cute. I like the faces.
Speaking of things to read, I'm gonna make Love read Tank Girl.
Yeah, Tank Girl.
Because I now possess the free comics.
Yes.
That was part of the whole when I can't remember the names of the people who made it.
Jamie Hewlett.
I'm a fucking retard idiot.
Jamie Hewlett.
Actually, no, because here's the special thing is that this was, the one without Jamie Hewlett.
Oh, wow.
Where it was by, the original writer, Alan Martin.
Yeah.
And now with a new artist, Brett Parson.
Oh.
Whose art, generally, I fucking love.
Yeah.
I think works really great with Tank Girl.
Yeah.
Because it's like... Here's the thing, I do like Jamie Hewlett's art, but the thing I like about Brett Parsons' take on Tank Girl really hits the whole, like, just wackiness of it a bit more. Because Jamie Hewlett's art is a little bit more kind of, like, somber, like, kind of melancholic looking.
Yes.
Well, this is more colorful and lively and just cartoony. Not super cartoony, but... I don't know, it's a lot more expressive, I would say.
It's pretty wacky.
It's good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make Love read the first of these new Tank Girl comics.
Expect that manga review in the future. Thanks. The American manga review. So let's see here. Let's see. What have I been having recently? Well, oh yeah, I bought some random ass records. I'll talk about things I bought. Just why the fuck not?
Sure.
Yeah, I bought a record by the Beach Boys called 2020, which is it has many things that are interesting about it. So the best thing about it is it's an album that has it's from their more advanced period when they were doing crazy shit, but it's a very wholesome boy record where it's like, oh, what a wholesome group that I could have.
Is this when they were still kind of the poppy kind of thing?
No, it's not necessarily poppy. It's wholesome, but it's there's a lot of shit going on. But there's two remarkable things about this album. Okay, so the cover of the album is this wholesome family portrait, and it looks very wholesome like that. There's two funny things about it. One is one of the songs was written by Charles Manson.
Of course!
Yeah, song that was originally titled Cease to Exist, that's now titled Never Learn Not to Love, because that was Charles Manson's message all along. But yeah, and that song, it's weird. That song begins with a really creepy, like, droning atmosphere. I don't know what that, maybe, I don't know. But, and also what happened during that album is the main songwriter for the band went to a mental institution.
Oh.
So both of those things happened during the production of that album, and yet it's like a wholesome boy music.
It is interesting when, like, these, like, musicians end up in either rehab or, like, asylums.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, for example, remember when Iggy Pop was sent into rehab for, what was it? Heroin? Everything.
Yeah.
And it was this rumor that David Bowie would sneak drugs to him.
Yeah.
While he was in there.
Some crazy shit.
And then we had Alice Cooper was a bit of an alcoholic.
Yeah. For
a long time.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah. That's really known about him. He was really into the beer.
Yeah. Big beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I should just mention that the Beach Boys record I was talking about. I looked the Wikipedia article for that, and the article, I just love the way this article is written. It's like, it came out in 1969, it got generally negative reviews, and then the Charles Manson murder happened, and people were very mad. It's like, what could it possibly have been the worst release point ever? There's a good song I called Cotton Fields that I wish somebody would make an AMV of with fucking Django Unchained.
Do you know what one of the most this is like kind of dark, but one of the worst like kind of like coincidence things that happen in music?
What?
So Darby Crash of the Germs. So if you don't know, the Germs was this one of the first hardcore punk bands.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were.
And Darby Crash was a bit of a fucking maniac.
He was.
And had kind of like these ideas of like grandeur. As he had this plan, as he would say, where basically his plan was become a fucking rock star, real famous and loved, make one great record.
Yes.
And then commit suicide and be remembered forever.
Oh damn! I know what you're. Oh, I know what you're gonna talk about.
And then he did. And the day after, John Lennon was shot.
Yeah. Unfortunate timing, that one.
Yeah.
Jesus, criminal.
Yeah, the story of Darby Crash is very grim.
Yeah.
But one of seriously, like, Germs GI is one of the greatest punk albums of all time.
Yeah.
Really is one of my all-time favorites.
I love the songs. It's good. Also, it's fucking produced well, thanks. Unlike this podcast.
It was produced by Joan Jett.
Yeah. Sounds...
Which is pretty fucking wild.
Yeah. Everybody, listen to fucking Lexicon Devil, Communist Eyes, and what we
Richard Dagger's Crime is the one.
Yes, Richard Dagger's Crime, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to those things. Okay.
Yes. But I also really like, okay, the fucking song, I really like the song Shutdown.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's the last track and it's like super long and kind of like repetitive.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's something about it that's kind of chill out to me in a weird, insane, like, fucking way.
I know what you mean there.
Because it kind of, how would you call it? It's kind of like vibing, but as long as it goes on, it just goes more and more like fucking deranged and just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Fucking Genius Crimbus. It's like fucking European Sun by Velvet Underground. Hey, take that, bitch.
What?
Hey, it's time for me to give my disgusting unwanted opinions about Velvet Underground.
Oh.
Okay, Velvet Underground's first record, Velvet Underground and Nico, came out in fucking 1967. Everyone talks about it. It's the best album ever. It's probably the best album they made. But let me tell you, that album is revolutionary in a way because some of the fucking tracks on that album are almost hard to listen to because the way the way the guitars are produced and how much feedback there is and how fucking like just crush everything sounds. It is really ahead of its time in a way because it's not pleasant like Summer of Love shit. It's fucking it's dark shit. I don't know, but yeah, I like that. And the thing I like when Velvet Underground does like more emotional, like more wholesome tracks is that it feels sincere, like Sunday Morning. The song is beautiful. Thanks everybody.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like a big reason I am into punk rock. Yeah. Is because when they sing about shit, it's very honest.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like one of the main things that draws me to it. Is like they're not like sometimes we'll have people write kind of poetic lyrics, but still about real shit. Yeah. Example being like Tim Armstrong or Joe Strummer. Yeah. They are very good with wordplay and all that, but still talk about pretty fucking real stuff. Yeah. But a lot of people, punk lyrics songwriters are instead like very honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Take for example, Yellow Biafra, none of his songs rhyme.
Yeah. Well, I never noticed that. What the
fuck?
Yeah,
you never noticed that, but no, like barely any of his songs ever rhyme.
Oh my god.
But it just flows very nicely.
Yeah, it does.
It works.
That's pretty fantastic. That's amazing actually. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Oh my goodness. So
I guess it's just kind of transcended into us talking about music now.
Let's just do music talk because we're...
Dude, I don't even pay attention to the fucking thing there. Yeah. Like how long it's been.
Yeah, let's do funny music talk. We're going to talk about... We had a theme that Kumbel heard of from another podcast. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I was listening to the Snark Tank. Yeah. Snark Tank podcast. Chris Reagan, Tom Sweeney, and Derek some black guy.
Ron Reagan and Chris Sweeney. Okay.
This is probably one of my favorite podcasts to listen to, except for our own.
Ow! Ow!
Oh!
Yeah, fuck you!
Yeah, no. But basically what I'm getting at is that someone asked a question to them, what are some songs that legit made you, like, sad? Yeah. And I would like to kind of take that, but also add, what are some songs that kind of hit you emotionally? Yeah. Just kind of make you go, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not necessarily just, like, to bawl into tears, but just kind of, like...
Ooh. Yeah, things that would get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I'll let you start.
Yeah, okay, so we can do back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one that came to my mind immediately is... it's a Tom Waits song from 1978 called Christmas Card from a Hooker in Minneapolis. Oh. And it's this song where it's a very, like, it's a fairly, like... it's sort of by the numbers piano ballad where it's him singing about... this hooker writing a fucking Christmas card to somebody who she knows, and the Christmas card is her describing how she's turned her life around, she's found a new existence and all that, blah blah blah, and like the whole thing is just her describing how she has this husband now, she's living well, and then the last few lines of the thing is, I can't do it anymore. It was all a lie. I just need money for bail. And she's actually in prison. And it's one of the it's a Christmas song, and it's one of the saddest things I've ever heard.
That like gives me like Fairy Tale of New York vibes.
It is very much like that. Yeah, the Pogues were actually very Tom Waits inspired.
Yeah, and that kind of brings me into like one of the songs I was gonna say is a Pogue song.
Yes.
It's Thousands Are Sailing.
Yeah.
That song.
Yeah.
Goddamn. That song is about during the Irish famine.
Yes.
A lot of people had to immigrate to America.
Yeah.
From Ireland.
Yeah.
However, doing this was very difficult. You see, a lot of people would travel over the Atlantic in something they used to call coffin ships.
Ooh.
Now, the reason they call them coffin ships is because you weren't sure if you were gonna make it.
Yeah.
Because they were so cheaply built that a lot of boats just fell apart.
Yeah.
You know,
They just
so a lot of people died trying to cross over to America. You know, a lot of Irish. And basically the song is kind of like about, you know, just about that.
Yeah.
You know, the thousands are sailing across the Atlantic Ocean to a land of opportunity, some of which we'll never see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some
And also kind of like about like they also did make it feeling like kind of guilt in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
Towards it.
Yeah.
Like feeling like, why did I survive? You know? Or something like that. Or just like, oh, I feel guilty for having to leave my country behind, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
And it's very emotional, you know, just kind of...
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna hit y'all with a curveball. I'm gonna talk about a song that made me cry, but it's not a sad... Okay, it's kind of a sad song. It's kind of melancholic, but this song, it doesn't necessarily make me cry like sadness. It's more like, it's the kind of crying that you do at the fucking end of like an insane like anime finale. Fucking everybody, listen to Starless by King Crimson. The way that song, like, it's just so perfect. Everything about that song is perfect. Like, it's a song that it's completely instrumental. It's this 13-minute song which begins in this very like very vibing like melancholic thing with the saxophone going on, and then like it just hits you like what's it called? It has a recurring theme in the song, and it does it towards the beginning, but then it slowly starts to degrade. The song starts to degrade as it goes on until it's just like this weird little percussion thing going on. And then it slowly starts to build back up, and the ending is like, it has to be the most intense fucking climax I've ever heard in a song. It's a fucking, like, it is literally the only song that can make me cry on command. Like, that's fucking, the climax of that song is the greatest, one of the greatest moments in all music. I don't even give a fuck. Thanks.
See, well, here's my second to last song that I will bring up.
Yeah.
This is a Motorhead song, actually.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
It's 1916.
Yeah.
Which is, like, Motorhead is usually known for, you know, being very fast.
Yeah.
You know, speed metal and, like, you know, very rough and, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
This one is a very slow, melancholic song about World War One.
Yeah.
About 16-year-old English boys.
Yeah.
Who would lie about their age to go to war, thinking they'll be heroes.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking pulling up the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because there's one that like hit me so fucking hard because it's so sad.
Oh.
Let's see, I'll bring it up real quick.
Yes.
I heard my friend cry as he sank to his knees, coughing blood as he screamed for his mother. And I fell by his side, and that's how we died. Clinging like kids to each other.
Oh my god.
And I lay in the mud and the guts and the blood, and I wept as his body grew colder. And I called for my mother, and she never came, though it wasn't my fault, and I wasn't to blame. The day not half over, and 10,000 slain, and now there's nobody remembers our names, and that's how it is for a soldier.
Yeah, that hits pretty damn hard.
Yeah, and especially with like the whole like, yeah, no, this is fuck that song, man.
Oh,
it's very,
god damn. Yeah, that's some hardcore shit.
Lemmy, when he wanted to get real, got really real.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
and I like that about him.
Yeah,
he wasn't a guy who was very political, as to say.
Yeah.
In fact, he hated politicians with a burning passion. But when he had something to say about the world, he told it in a very well way.
Yeah.
You know, in a way that was honest and also kind of poetic.
Yeah.
In a way.
Exactly.
I don't know, he's very good. Very intelligent man.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Okay, I'll pick one. Here we go. my next one would be a song by Bob Dylan called "The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll," which some of you who might know history might know that was it was a black woman who was killed by a tobacco farm owner for no reason, and Bob Dylan. The way he basically just tells the story throughout the song, and it was released like right as it happened. It was like right during the civil rights era.
Oh.
And the way it's written is fucking. It's so well written. It's kind of insane just how much emotion he could convey with so little shit. And the way the song is structured is that like he describes the events, and then each verse ends with what was it? What does he say? What was it? But now's not the time for your tears. And he keeps saying that throughout every verse. And then at the end, he comes to the final thing, and he's like, and he was let off with a slap on the wrist, and he got off completely for having killed somebody. And then he's like, and now's the time for your tears. And that's the end of the song.
Man.
Everybody loves that song. It's a good song. Thanks, everybody.
I'll say my last song that kind of like hits me emotionally.
Yeah.
"Straight to Hell" by the Clash.
Oh, Straight to Hell, man. Yeah.
That song is so fucking.
Gish.
It's another one of those kind of like slow-paced songs.
Yeah.
And another one about war.
Yeah.
This one about the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
And especially about. So of course some American soldiers had intercourse with some Vietnamese girls.
Yeah.
And at times even gave had children there.
Of course.
And basically the song is about like these Vietnamese kids with their American soldier dads.
Yeah.
And having to part ways with them in a way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That do be the life. Okay.
And yeah, it's told in a very nice way.
Yeah.
You know? And especially since, I love The Clash. They're my favorite band. And that's one of those songs that just like, I just think about Joe Strummer and all that, and I get all like, oh man.
Yeah.
It's like, that beautiful man, and he's gone.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then some random ass pop artist samples Straight to Hell.
Yeah.
Fucking funny little song.
Like, remember Far Cry 3 thing? Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why that song of all fucking songs?
I don't know.
It's just, fuck you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, I suppose. We're talking about music. I'll slip in a few little recommendations. I'm not gonna do a ton. Just this isn't a sad song. I'm just talking about things now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so fucking System of a Down came back after 15 years.
Yeah.
And Rick Rubin isn't producing their 2 new songs.
And if people don't know, Love has a bit of a problem with this Rick Rubin fella.
With this fellow. I made a video about music production, but yeah, basically, these 2 new songs, I love them. They're great. It was called Protect the Land, and it's about how mankind is fucking evil. Thank you. Everybody, listen to those 2 new songs. They're great. Thanks. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well.
I definitely want to see you make more analytical videos about music.
I want to make more
It's very entertaining because... Compared to other people when they talk about music in video format, you do it in a way where I can also laugh very hard.
Thank you. Yeah. I do want to make more things like that. I just don't know what the fuck to do. Okay.
Let's see. I don't really have. You know what? I kind of do have a music recommendation. This was something I recommended on a podcast episode we actually had to delete at some point.
Oh yeah.
Because we weren't happy with it.
Yeah.
But I want to recommend this fucking album because it's so good and so unknown.
Yeah.
It's Walk in Africa by National Wake.
Oh.
Which people don't know is a very early on African punk band.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about them. This was during a time in South Africa where there was a big thing of segregation between white Africans and black Africans.
Yeah.
And what they did, National Wake, is half the band is white Africans and half the band is black Africans.
Yeah.
So basically it was a protest band against the whole segregation thing.
Yeah.
In Africa at the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a very fucking good album. That isn't this it's a punk album in a way, but it has a lot of reggae and a lot of blues and a lot of funk elements to it.
Yeah.
And it's very fucking vibin'. I would say. It's very fucking good.
Yeah.
It's great to just turn on and listen to.
Yeah.
So I'll recommend that one.
Yeah.
By the way, is it just me or is vibing like the our generation's version of groovy?
Yeah. We're just vibing. I love the word vibing.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I vibe.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for vibing with us on this
Yes.
epic fucking podcast. And if this audio doesn't come out good, I will fucking kill. I will slaughter small animal and eventually people.